What is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Well, Pepe's price has been slowly doing something extremely bullish over the last couple of days that I really don't think anyone's really noticed. And so today I want to give you an update on exactly what that is, what it can mean for Pepe's price going forward, and much more. And so with that said, let's not waste any more time at all, and let's get straight into the video. And guys, don't forget, if you do want to trade a little Pepe yourself on up to 500x leverage, you can check out that BTCC link down below. Guys, if you do sign up specifically with my affiliate link down there, they're going to give you a 10% bonus on all first-time deposits between $500 and $100,000. This means, for example, if you deposit $4,000 today to start trading Pepe, they're going to give you a $400 bonus back for you to start trading with. And whatever profit you make from that bonus is completely for you to keep. All that profit is yours, no strings attached. This is literally an opportunity to make free gains on a platform that's been around for over 13 years, that's getting better every single day. So I think you guys will want to go check that out. So I'll leave that link for you down below. Now, the last time that we looked at Pepe, we were talking about the fact that it lost this golden box. I told you all, hey, as long as we're above this golden box, things are okay. The moment we start losing this golden box, well, things may not be so okay. And we may start to see this bad boy really pushing towards the downside. And what, of course, we saw was that Pepe's price did indeed lose that golden box as a result of what we were seeing from Bitcoin. And, well, things have gotten pretty dang on interesting since then. And so what I want to do today is kind of go over exactly what is happening right now. But before we do that, let's kind of take a quick look at what we've been seeing for the last few weeks, because this context from back here will be very important as to why this is important. So over the last few weeks, the first thing that we really tracked was Pepe's pump towards the upside that it created off of this. Okay, so we can see here, we found that support down here, this little ascending level of support. We use that support level to work all the way up towards that 2394 level. Now, a little bit higher, actually, that 259 level right up here. From there, we, of course, saw Pepe's price start pulling back, creating what we considered to be a descending parallel channel. Things were looking pretty damn good. We had our resistance to the top side, support to the bottom side. We got some decent purchases in right here before Pepe's price did ultimately start breaking up and out of this descending channel itself. Pepe did a very good job. It broke that little macro, or I guess it was like a more midterm slash micro Fibonacci level that we had here, set in the higher high right here, came back down, flipped this channel from resistance into support, and used that support to continue upwards. So, I mean, we made a lot of great progress, and Pepe was making some fantastic moves as we were going into December 7th, 8th, and 9th. The sucky part is, though, on December 10th, when the market decided to pull back, it took Pepe with it. And Pepe's price came back down as a result of this, all the way back down to this golden Fibonacci zone, but, well, sadly wasn't able to hold support here. Now, the moment that we lost support, I told you, listen, once we lose support, things might get ugly. 16, 15, 14, none of that is off the table, and, well, that's what we got. We saw Pepe's price start capitulating all the way to the downside, dropping 20 to 30%, seeing its price come back down to those levels we were talking about, 16, 15, and almost towards the 14 level before recovering. But what has been happening since that happened, since we lost that support and since we came down here, has actually been very bullish, and I don't think people are really recognizing why what we're seeing right now is so bullish. So that's what I want to share with you today. And so now that you understand a little bit of context as to how we got here and what has taken us to get here, let's talk about what is going on now. Now, I will warn you, some of the things that we're about to go over may get a little bit complicated. So if you are somebody who is a beginner, if you are somebody who is advanced, trying to add more tools to your toolbox, or someone simply put who wants to just get better at this whole crypto thing, all that I ask specifically from you is to stick around at the end of the video. At the end of the video, I'm going to tell you about what we're doing over in my Discord server that has live streams, workshops, classes, courses, and much more, that's generating the community hundreds of percentages every single day. We go out to community gainers. You can see this here. There are hundreds of percentages. Even this is just over the last 24 hours, hundreds of percentages in gains. So if you want to be somebody who's learning, getting better at this whole crypto thing, and then generating gains as a result of it, like I said before, stick around at the end of the video. Now, going a little bit deeper into what we're seeing from Pepe here, okay? Let's talk about from the moment that we lost the golden zone, from the moment that we lost support right here on December 20th, okay? Because this is the last time I updated you guys. I was busy. I got married on Friday, so obviously I was a little bit away, but hey, we're here now. So since, of course, we did see the support get lost, we did see Pepe's price come back down to some of these levels that I did warn you about, you know, again, 15, 16 level down here. But what I really like to see is, well, what happens? When Pepe hits some of these levels, what happens? That's what really matters. That's what's going to tell you whether or not not this is going to continue for a long time. That's going to tell you whether or not we're going to see it really capitulate even more. And I would actually go to say that Pepe's given us as great of signs as it possibly could. Let me lay out some of those signs for you. The very first thing is that Pepe's price came all the way back down to this descending channel that it broke out of in early December and immediately got rejected off of it. So the second that Pepe's price hit this support, we immediately saw the bull step in, pushing the price out of here, not allowing it to re-enter into this channel, which is a huge bullish sign. When you get a major point of resistance like this still being interacted with this long, this long after we break out from it, it's a sign that the bulls are here, they're cognizant, they're aware, they're paying attention, and they're willing to step in when it counts, buying, of course, up this dip, pushing the price upwards. Now, not only did we see them, of course, buying on this channel itself, but if we just get rid of this for a second, what you can see is they were also buying on our downside Fibonacci zone. We saw Pepe's price come back down to this 1.272 Fib extension level from the swing low all the way to this swing high, and that actually was the level in which we saw the bull start stepping in as well. So as it hit that descending channel, we also saw it hit this Fibonacci extension zone to the bottom side, force its price back upwards, and now currently retesting the bottom side of the golden zone. A very, very bullish move. At the same time that all of this is happening, one thing that you can see is that our daily RSI for Pepe is actually looking very good, nearly giving us bullish divergence, nearly giving it to us. What you can see here is we have a low down here, and almost an equivalent low, but a slightly higher low. But in the same time frame, from that same low on the price, we have a much higher low. Do you see the steepness of this move upwards compared to the steepness of this move on the RSI? You see how it's different? That's a good sign. It means that even though the price didn't need to reset a ton, the actual RSI reset a ton, or RSI is reset a ton, which is a very good sign. Then you go to something like your daily MACD. You see how we're losing momentum here? It means that the bears are losing steam and the bulls are stepping in. And although it doesn't guarantee that we're going to get across a bullish cross and that things are going to get better, it is a good sign that that very well may happen as a result of what we're seeing down there. So when you combine in the fact that the bulls stepped in at this key support level, the RSI is nearly giving divergence, the MACD is converging. You look at something like even your Bollinger Bands, and we went through the bottom side of these Bollinger Bands, which is historically the point in which Pepe will start to try to bounce, right? Look, we found a bounce off of it this time. Before that, we found a bounce off of it this time, right? All these things tell me that Pepe very well might try to get some sort of more macro move towards the upside sometime soon, and I'm very excited about what we're seeing. I would actually be willing to say that Pepe is trying to create a more macro descending structure of some nature, something along these lines. I just don't have enough structural clarity yet to define exactly what it is, but one way or another, if this is the case, this is a very good sign that Pepe's cooking up something that could be absolutely nasty to the upside. So of course, with that in mind, all of these things I'm seeing from Pepe here, I'm not seeing anyone really talking about. It doesn't seem like anyone realizes how Pepe has just been quietly and silently building up all of this bullish momentum, and if it can continue with this momentum, hey, I think we're going to see some pretty strong gains from Pepe when the time is right. You got to be aware, Pepe is still at the mercy of Bitcoin right now, so if Bitcoin does drop to 80,000 or 85,000, Pepe is going with it, but even if that does happen, it will continue to build this macro structure that we're looking at, and I think, yeah, we might get some sort of huge move to the upside after that, so one way or another, we're in a good spot, whether it happens now, whether it happens later, and so because of that, I just wanted to update you, letting you know Pepe is building a lot of secret bullish structures in the back end right now, and as things do get closer and closer to transpiring, as breakouts do get closer and closer to happening, you guys know I'll be here every step of the way to keep you updated. And so with that in mind, keep a close eye on that. It doesn't guarantee that we're not going to see Pepe's price go down a little bit more. We very well may, but the lower it goes, the better at this point, because we're getting closer and closer to the macro breakout. So stay tuned for that. And again, I'll continue to update you. Now, as I mentioned before, if you are someone who's just trying to get better at this whole crypto thing, that's your core focus right now, is to get better at this whole crypto thing, I want you to check out my crypto vault over in the Discord server. In the Discord server, guys, when you sign up, you're going to get access to things like Insights with Tyler, which are my thoughts, insights, guidance, buys, sells, and much more. You're going to get daily live streams, daily technical analysis, daily fundamental analysis, access to a professional team of traders giving their buy and sell signals on a daily basis throughout the work week, 70% gainer there, 40% gainer there, 23% gainer there just in the last few days. You're going to get access to extra insights from all of our coaching staff. You're going to get TA to go, which are request-based technical analysis reports, TA deep dives on things like Solana, ADA, SWI, and much more, live trading sessions, executive classes, exclusive live streams, premium classes on things like the Bollinger Bands, the Fibonacci's, and much more, and it goes on and on. One of my favorite things are the leverage trading and technical analysis beginners courses, which are 30 minutes long, 20-page presentations, cheat sheets, vocabulary sheets, so much more for those of you who are brand new that really want to start learning. And all of this is available in one place, and that is the Tyler Hill Crypto Vault. You can join right now for the cost of a Netflix subscription or cheaper, $17 a month or $5 a month, and that's going to get you access to so much of that stuff. We do have the executive tier, which is $100 a month. That is completely sold out. We had 60 spots. That's completely sold out right now. We will open up a couple every week, so keep an eye on that. But if you do want to just get started with the premium membership, that's available for you right now. Cost of a Netflix subscription or cheaper, but a ton of value. So feel free to check that out. Don't forget to check out that BTCC link down below. And if you have been enjoying all the uploads recently, please do let us know by smashing that like button and subscribing to the channel if you are new. But of course, I hope you all did enjoy, and I can't wait to see you all next time. Peace out, everybody.